My name is Becky Kagan Schott, and I'm an underwater photographer and videographer based in Philadelphia in the United States. I've been diving since 1995 and technical diving since about 1998, and then found my way into rebreathers about 13 years ago and started teaching rebreathers 6 years ago. So I've been diving rebreathers for about 13 years, and they're amazing because it can extend my bottom time, especially being an underwater photographer. I can slow down, I can work on composing my photos even better. I have more bottom time, and they're just really excellent tools for getting closer to marine life, and especially with cave and other technical diving, there's less bubbles, so the visibility will stay nicer a lot of times. I found the need for a side mount rebreather a couple years ago, so I started looking around and came across the Liberty. Diving the side mount Liberty has been really incredible for my photography because it's basically removed everything from around my face, counter lungs, loop, because the loop comes up from underneath, and then there's nothing on my back. So my range of movement has been really incredible. So especially for cave diving or even diving off a boat, it's been really nice. And to me, what's really important is, if I'm tired from moving all my gear and equipment around and it's super heavy, it makes me less creative. So with diving the side mount rebreather, it's been lighter, it's easy to pass it up on a boat or easy to put on down in the water in a cave. So it's been really fantastic. I have to try out the new Liberty Light and get an idea of what it's going to be. But I think when it comes to travel, everybody is really focused on having lighter equipment because it is very difficult to travel with heavy gear. So I hope the Liberty Light will fill that niche for Divesoft. I think there's a big future for rebreathers in the diving community, especially for those people who are technical divers or looking to do even more technical diving or underwater photographers. It opens up so many different possibilities. Rebreathers are lighter than a set of doubles. You can stay longer, get closer to marine life. And I think more people are realizing that. And I also think that younger people like us are interested in the technology because there's a lot of really incredible engineering that goes into rebreathers like the Liberty. So I think that's also attracting a new generation of divers that are interested in technology. My favorite place in the whole wide world to dive is the Great Lakes in North America. The shipwrecks are just world class. Everything from wooden schooners from the 1800s with their masts standing tall to steel freighters, and there's so many artifacts on these shipwrecks. So it's one of my absolute favorite places to dive and photograph. One of the biggest advantages to diving a rebreather and being a photographer is time. When I used to dive open circuit, especially in caves, I used to really rush because I needed to get to a certain location. I needed to set it up. We needed to get everybody in position and get the shot. With the rebreather, I slow down, and we can spend hours there, and I come out more satisfied because I get the shot that I'm looking for. If I need to tweak lights or move models around, we have the time. So it's really the biggest advantage for me diving a rebreather and being able to get the shots in a location like right here in Italy. I may only have a couple days to dive and get the shots on the shipwreck, and I'm able to do that on the rebreather. Tips I would give any diver getting into underwater photography is become a good diver first. Get used to the equipment, get used to your buoyancy, your life support equipment before you add the camera. And then the next best thing to do is learn your camera on land really well before you take it underwater, because we have less time to get the shots that you need to get. So become a good diver, learn your camera on land, and then combine the two, and just keep practicing because it doesn't happen overnight. I've been doing it for about 20 years, and I'm still challenging myself and trying to come up with new techniques and